I guess we're on 2
On
now.
two.
No,
I guess we're on
just be,
two.
just be,
Perfect.
no. James, just be safe. Go 2.5 or Kingdom Hearts.
2.5.
Kingdom Hearts? No.
Wait, no. Pull
Oh
a long one.
god.
You know how they did like 2.5 or 1.5 or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, 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 no. What? No, we gotta get Super Kingdom Hearts already. 2.8 final mix. Boom, baby. We got it.
2.69 420.
Director's cut. No. I got it. 2.1 and a half. Bootleg.
Bootleg.
Director's cut, final edition.
New funky,
Dude.
new Funky Kong mode.
Director's bootleg cut. Final edition. Limited edition. Platinum. Steelbook.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry
Deluxe bundle.
series.
Deluxe bundle. Oh god.
Alright.
Oh, man.
Cool shindig you got here, Devin.
There we go. Podcast is officially operating.
Wonderful.
Anyway, so scrutums, right?
Yeah, so scroll. Yeah, so
Oh
yeah, so we're trying to get
God.
OBS to work. Some oversized bionic. Scrotums.
Yeah.
Those are really
I can
important that they
my
need to work.
cat.
You can what?
Izzy.
Yeah.
Iceborne's a 10 out of 10. When you get in the foot bath, your cat literally takes a nap on your lap. 10 out of 10.
Oh.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
No, I gotta be real with you real quick. I don't know about you. Back on the topic of scrotums, right? I absolutely love I'm going no, like just casually. So back to scrotums. Instead of back to the match. Back to the scrotums real quick. Anyways, I absolutely love when I'm just on the highway, just going somewhere, and then you run into like those guys with the really big trucks, like those big GMs with those big Chevys.
Oh,
and you just love stealing. I love just seeing those big steel balls next to the hitch. Those are just hilarious. He's just flying around in the wind.
They gotta compensate for something.
It's funny that I bring this up now because my friend Zamora is like, I should just put Woody in the back of my car just to see if they get.
Oh no!
Oh! You know what You know what'd be funny? You remember that meme I sent you to Hunter and Izzy? The meme with like Harry Potter, the do it, or and then you got the I'm fucking. You know what? Fine. You know what?
Your hesitant battery. I'm a what?
You're a scrotum, Harry.
You're a scrotum. No balls. Why is that getting me excited?
Oh,
There you
no.
go. Yeah. Here we go. This is the image I was talking about. You just put Tom.
Oh no! Yeah, we need to. Display capture is what I want? Yeah, display capture is what I want. Here you go, chat. This is the meme they're talking about.
That one, Devin. That was the best one you showed me in a while. Dude.
I like that one.
Oh god. Oh man.
By the way, Devin, where's my house in this update?
Your house is the friends we made along the way.
Oh, got him.
Wait, where is it, Devin?
Right here.
Oh.
I can actually go into your house if you open it up for me.
You see, the main problem.
Great out of context.
What do you think this is? A fucking orphanage, Devin? I'm joking.
Oh.
Yes.
Last time I checked, this isn't called Sunflower. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Oh, that's bad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, now that we got.
Oh, you know what?
Oh?
I was gonna say you should have called it 2.8 and Knuckles.
Oh, you know what? I can edit stream info. There we go. Episode 2.8 and Knuckles.
So wait, what?
Is this gonna be one of those
happening?
streams? Is this gonna be one of those streams where the title changes 50 times before we finally call it?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So,
Perfect.
Yes, the cat is back.
The cat is back, everyone. The cat is back.
The bat is cat.
The back is cat. The cat's
Yeah.
back.
The cat's
The cat's back is back.
back's
In
the
the
cat.
cat.
Back's the cat.
Now that we
Thank
got the
God.
topic of scrotums off our brains, next topic. I didn't plan for this thing, so I'm just gonna
No,
let's look
those are the
let's
best
look at
dreams.
let's look at Twitter
Wait,
and
what are you
see what's
talking about,
happening.
James?
Hey, dude,
Scrotum
those are the
isn't
best
on
dreams,
your
man.
mind.
Oh, you are right.
Are you really sure you want to go on the Twitter?
You
Let's
know
go
what?
on Twitter and see what's happening.
I'll tell you what.
Let's get on Twitter. Let's get on Twitter.
I'll
Oh
tell you what.
God.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys what. How about in the meantime, I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story.
Oh God.
I like stories.
You like
Well,
stories?
let's hear it.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Where do I start? Okay. Man. Okay. Now I need to think about things that happen at work because those are like some of my favorite ones, right? And so I really like. There's this guy who came in, I think like about maybe 3 weeks ago now. And he was browsing around to the TVs, right? He just, he's like, oh yeah, some of this is really good, right? And then I'm a really bad business person, so I'm just like, it's like, yeah, this kind of crap. He's like, yeah, these are it. I'm like, yeah, these are pretty good, but it's Samsung, so blah blah. And then he came across this 70-inch. I won't say the brand. Came across this 70-inch. He's like, yeah, I really like this one. Nice. We're loading it up on like a cart, help it carry it to a cart, and they're like, hey man, what kind of car did you bring? 2016 Malibu. You brought a what? You brought a what? 2016 Malibu. You bought a 70-inch. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. You want to buy like bungee cables for that? It's like, okay. This guy comes in and buys a 70-inch, brings a Chevy Malibu, 2016. No. Was it just gonna throw the TV on top of the car?
That's like the
Sure.
equivalent of bringing my car to like Best Buy and buying the biggest fridge I could find.
Yeah, just throw it on top of the car.
Just throw it out there. It'll be fine. It's not gonna fall off.
I don't know. That's I need to have fun at work somehow. So I'm just there, trying not to laugh. That's just yeah, he returned it. But still, it's just who brings like an SUV, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna get a big TV today. Like, why? I just all right, what's on Twitter?
Well, my feed's not helping because I remember my Twitter feed's just weep shit.
Wait,
All right, fine.
wait,
Here, let's look.
Izzy, this might be the best time to bring up our Larry the Lobster thing.
What?
Oh, Larry the Lobster. Okay. So, shout outs to Salted DK Dan, by the way.
God.
I apologize, but I really like your idea about canceling things. So I'm gonna take one out of your book real quick. I love you, by the way. So
As if
I got
actually
up
one.
I
Like
got
the
up
one.
real quick. Yeah. I got up real quick, right? Larry the Lobster. That guy's a misogynistic pig, all right? I'm sorry. This guy is so toxic. I mean, just look at him. He's only wearing shorts and he still gets service, bruh. Look at this guy. Look at those big meaty claws.
Big meaty claws.
He's only wearing shorts, just constantly flexing. Like look at him. He walks like what? Like into like what? What is that beach called?
What is the beach called? Sand Hills? No, that's the
No,
hotel.
I don't even remember what was it. I don't even know. Like like all the restaurants, like the restaurants that are on that beach, like he goes in. He still gets service. Like, dude. Like, wait, what else did you say? What else did you say about him again, Devin? I forget.
I don't remember that.
I don't, man. It was so long ago. What was it, like a month ago now? Oh gosh.
We made up that rant a long time ago, and I couldn't.
No, gosh, I don't even remember. Oh no. I was hoping that you could like. I was hoping you could like hop in and help me out.
Come on, you gotta come up with the clutch save.
The clutch save. Well, I'll tell you what. I was looking on my Twitter feed right now, and the first thing I see is, "Please don't hate me." Okay.
Please don't hate me. Oh
Okay.
God.
Okay. Okay.
What
No.
the
Okay.
hell?
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I got another one. Okay, I got another one. Okay. Rule 34 doesn't exist. Only Rule 40 of 420 exists. There's a trap remix of it. What? Why is this? Why is this on my feed?
Ah, welcome, Jonathan. The ruck am I listening to? You're listening to the best podcast ever made on a budget.
You know. Oh.
Actually, let's see what's trending. Actually, that's what I need to do. Let's go to the trending tab and see.
The trending tab. Oh
Let's see what's
gosh.
happening.
You really want to do this right now? Oh no.
Franklin is
What's
trending.
trending?
Who the hell is Franklin?
Oh yeah, I see that. Franklin.
Who?
Scully Man Boy.
Who is this?
What is this?
Oh wait. Is Franklin the turtle getting?
Oh God.
Dude, wait, James, do you see it? Like, what is this? Like, go to Franklin and then go to top. Do you see it? What is this? Franklin moving sloppy.
Oh my God! What
Who is
the
this?
Who is this man?
What is going on? Nobody at all. Franklin, I'm gonna play both sides of the Scully Man Boy.
Whose man's is this?
I have no. Why?
Snowfall FX. What is Snowfall FX? This still does not tell me at all what this is.
Dude, Drake. What a misconception and meditation. Randall P. Choi.
Who's Michael Jackson? Who is this man?
Big partner boutique litigation firm.
Don't go Obama.
Mediated case given a unique opportunity to meld two approaches resolve disputes. I'm having a hard time reading this.
This is me. We're trying to figure out who Franklin. I'm gonna paste it in the Discord so that you guys know what's happening. Just this is me right now trying to figure out what is happening.
What in the world? Who is Franklin? Who's Manboy?
Who's Franklin?
Obviously, it's Franklin the Turtle, man.
Oh God. Oh.
Pretty sure that's what the turtle's name is in that show.
But this isn't the turtle. This is some random man.
I love this. Like this is all like hashtag Franklin Manboy. Like what in the world?
None of this
are these? What are these?
Now I have to look this up. What is Snowfall FX?
I am an uneducated swine, so I have no clue what this is.
I don't even. I mean, I know that's like Drake, but what in the world are these?
Oh, this is a TV series.
Is that what it's called? It's on Netflix?
Oh. That's why I don't know what's happening, because I don't watch TV.
You know what, dude? No wonder what, dude. You and me both.
Alright, well, screw that. Let's see what else is trending. Lakers, don't care about that.
Oh, man.
Howley, don't care about that. RHOSLC, someone had. Wait, oh, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, don't care about that. Married at First Sight, don't care about that. Art Through George's Eyes. Wow, that I had a stroke reading that. Real Housewives of New Jersey, don't care. Hornets Guard, LaMelo Ball, I don't care. Rugrats. Wait, what's happening to Rugrats?
Oh, is it about that reboot?
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Well, what is it, James?
Oh no, what have they done? They did my man's dirty. Hang on.
Oh no. Show us.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream this, cause they didn't. Share my screen. Share this screen. Can you guys see it?
Okay, go for it.
Just we're gonna also on OBS's end. We're gonna display cap this.
What?
Is that it?
Okay, I don't need to watch that again.
So is it like a trailer or something for the
That,
reboot?
what have they done? What? What have they done?
I don't even know.
I haven't heard from Hunter. Hunter, are you alive?
Uh, I think Hunter fucking died.
I'm pimping my house.
No,
Okay?
he's pimping his room in Monster Hunter. That's why he's so fucking tired. He's concentrating.
Pimp out
Talking
my
about
my
me and
house.
Hunter are just
But
communicating via
Devin,
telepathy.
I've lost in a way
Oh,
that
I know.
I
Oh,
I
hi,
can't pay to win.
James decided to stream, and I'm
Yes,
also alive.
we are live.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've been cursed by the Rugrats reboot. Okay, moving on.
Paramount Plus. Let's talk about.
Paramount Plus, all these streaming services, man. What about all of that? Like it seems it's too many.
It's it's competition.
Yeah, let's see. How many streaming services are there? I seem like I'm not the only one who's asked this. No, I don't want a list. I want how many there are.
How many are there? That's a good question.
I got one.
We got
I
not
guess I'm just
plus.
gonna be counting this. Oh, this scroll bar is very small. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, okay, I'm not gonna read it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm not counting all that. Too many. I kind of stopped caring at 30 and saw the scroll bar wasn't getting any farther.
Understandable.
And this is why I pirate. No, I just do YouTube, that's it. I don't care about anything else.
You know, I'm kind of surprised we haven't found really think anything like super like Twitter-y by
It's all
now.
just sports and stuff.
Stuff.
Yoshi is trending. What happened to Yoshi?
What happened to Yoshi?
Yoshi finally gets caught for tax fraud.
I hate how the
Yeah.
I
About
hate how the
time.
first post is bisexual Yoshi.
What?
You know what? More power to him.
Sure, why not?
Yoshi is trend. I think it's the only reason Yoshi is trending because people keep talking about how Yoshi is trending.
Oh,
Yoshi's trend. Oh, I do see it. There it is. Yoshi is trending. So Yoshi's
There you go.
trending, but it's not actually Yoshi.
Oh,
Yoshi's
it's
just
not
sitting.
the. It's not the green Yoshi. It's a. Who is this?
oh, is it a blue Yoshi?
It's a K-pop person.
Oh yeah. Oh, it is K-pop.
Oh, oh, no wonder it's trending. It's K-pop.
No wonder.
And now the Nintendo fans and K-pop fans are fighting.
Oh gosh.
What? They're fighting
Oh
over
gosh.
Yoshi? What a very odd thing.
Yeah, an unholy duo. That's what it is.
Well then, one commits tax fraud, the other just spams you.
The other one doesn't. The other one tells you maybe they wouldn't do it if they fucking
Oh
stand.
god!
Oh,
Maybe if you stand whatever this person is, that you would be still alive. Oh, and now I just found thick Yoshi. I think that's enough Twitter for me today.
yeah.
Wow.
Twitter is that place though.
Twitter is like
What
the
the-
cesspool of the internet.
You know, James,
Do be like that.
I only go to Twitter to. Actually, I don't really even go on Twitter. I have an account. I had to make a second account because I couldn't remember what my first account username was because I couldn't remember.
Oof.
Understandable.
Didn't you life hack it though, Devin? Because you literally like
Because like
what was it you did again to get it back?
what happened was since like basically the second account used like my number and all that shit. Basically, I got an email saying like, "Hey, you connected this account to your main account, which happened to say my username. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, there we go. Now I
Why
can
is that?
the original one again. And for what purpose? Well, I have yet to post anything, and I think it's gonna stay like that for quite a while. I think it's
Nice.
see you all. I am not really a person of value.
Nah, that's not true.
But
That
are
sounds like
you
a
a
pretty
person of culture?
well, well, I do
you uncultured swine.
Oh
I do
no.
like me some culture, but I must admit I am a bit of a swine.
Yeah, that is fair.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I mean, I was saying,
Fun.
like, I think on Instagram I might actually post a picture of that bus what I'm making once I actually, work on it a bit more to a point where it's like, you know what, it might be good enough to show progress.
Microphone capture is working. Okay, good. It is just a little.
It wasn't
Yep, it's
By the way,
working.
Devin, you can enter. You can come into my home. By the way, now I said it's a public.
You say you're home to public. What is this, Russia? It's our home now.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
Hunter's just been spending this whole time pipping out his.
Actually, what happened? Actually, what
Well,
happens?
then I learned. Then I learned quickly that you don't get a lot of options. So
No, you get a lot more as you play.
Actually, what happens if I
you
look up
do. Okay.
communism on Twitter?
Oh no.
Let's see what
We're,
happens.
We're going back to Twitter. Oh god.
No, you're gonna get an immediate like post of that one guy dancing to the Bipaloski, Bipaloski.
Nothing interesting. You see, everyone, I go to Twitter to look for for topics because an actual source man isn't in the budget.
Hey, hey, Devin.
You know you're
Exactly,
right.
waiting,
Yeah.
a playable on for the two
Plans weren't in the budget tonight. It's alright.
Wait, are we that broke?
I
Yeah,
think we are.
Crap.
I have to go to Twitter for news.
Oh,
Dang. Our budget's so low.
okay. I was gonna say, are you a fan of DDR?
Me?
Yeah.
I've never played it.
Oh, okay. Because I know Caroline was, but I couldn't remember if anyone else in our friend group was. But I was gonna say, did you play Friday Night Funkin'? Did you try that?
No.
I tried it. God, like even on normal, I get fucked. I
Oh.
like it was too fucked for me. I just can't fucking do it. I'm too tone deaf.
Well then.
Dude, it's a hard game.
Oh wow, COVID-19. I am not surprised that this is in my feed. Pandemic loneliness is hitting young adults. Wow, ain't that a mood?
Oof.
Yeah.
Understandable. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget.
See, people are taking it the wrong way. You're lonely. All you gotta do is just like put your left arm underneath your body and then make it fall asleep, and then put it on your shoulder to make you feel like someone else is cuddling you.
Exactly.
Oh.
Sorry, that just reminds me of the throwback to the Filthy Frank videos. I love the one where he was reading hater comments and he's like, "Hey, do yourself a favor, just twist your neck like this way, and if you go far enough, all you'll see is black."
Oh no. Let's jump to news. Twitter news. Votes over Biden's budget. Ah, it's about budget. We can't do that.
That's too out of the budget.
No. Wait, come on, man. Come
Oh
on,
wait.
man. Where's the budget?
Here's some actual sad news. Fry's Electronics is closing down permanently.
No.
Oh God, Devin.
That's sad. I loved that place.
What
That's
was
the
it
hard
called?
way.
Fry's Electronics, that really massive store that no one really goes to anymore.
Well, no one
Sad.
can anymore. No one can.
But now they're shutting down permanently.
Dang. Never thought I'd see the day.
The sad news is a sad news. I'm up to date. Wow, there's really not much about it. Even goes to show how little known they were. There was all of like 2 posts about it.
Wow.
You know what? You know what's great?
Not even newsworthy.
The only I like how like I get random like tweets and then like randomly like Twitter's just like slide into those DMs and leave a like, and I'm like, on what? I don't
On
follow it.
All the other
my
news is literally just COVID and politics. I don't care about either.
don't care about either.
Well,
10 ways to
since
cure
we're
clinical depression.
This
Find
is
out
very
what's the tip.
uneventful. Come on, Twitter. Where's the juicy goodness that you usually have?
I'll tell you what. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I remember another really funny story. Not
okay.
the last one wasn't very funny, but I remember this one. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready for a story?
Okay.
Okay, so San Francisco. Okay, I decided to spend the day with a friend and his family. Okay, we decided to go to Pier 39. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Like Fisherman's Wharf. For ourselves,
Fisherman's
right?
Worth, pretty lit. All right.
Yeah. So it was pretty good. It was went to Bubba Gumps. Had a good time. It was pretty good. Now we were there watching the fireworks. We're all having a good time, and then we take our piss breaks, and then we leave. Right now, I should mention, for some reason, the mother thought it would be a good idea to public transport all the way there.
Uh,
And now, I was younger at the time, so I'm like, yeah, sure, that sounds okay. I'm not used to that, but cool. And now we were leaving in the evening. Um, I'm not sure if you guys know how bad, uh, how bad that traffic is. I mean, for people have never been to SF, and I'm sure everyone in this call knows
it
what I'm
gets
talking
pretty
about. But that's
nightmarish.
yeah. So
Oh,
so
except for
so
me.
yeah, yeah. It's all good.
You know,
Anyways,
you know
huh?
what we talk about? Remember the time when we were late to Nathan's wedding because of fucking San Francisco?
Oh no. Okay. I'll get to that in a
That'll be
sec
next
because
story.
that is
Next story.
hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay. I will tell that story next. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is great. Anyways, so I'm in this big crowd now. We're just crowding up like on the sidewalk and into the street, right? Bus decides to stop on the other side of like this big city intersection, right? And then we all scramble across the street. Bus leaves and goes back the way we came. I'm like, dude, what is this guy doing?
Bruh.
Right? Then we all load up, right? And the worst thing possible imagine no, the worst thing imaginable happens.
Kermit the Frog breaks down the bus.
Even worse, I needed to pee again.
Oh no.
And this thing will move for maybe 30 seconds, and then they'll pull the yellow thing so then it stops.
Oh no.
I think, if I remember correctly, that whole bus ride from Pier 39 to the location that we were supposed to go to my friend's house, that was maybe almost 2 hours. Right? That's the longest I've ever had to hold in my pee ever. I'm not even sure if that's healthy. I'm
Izzy,
not.
I don't want to hear
Yeah.
anything from you after the poops incident that you made me go
Yeah.
through.
No,
I don't want to hear anything from you.
I was gonna say is you should talk about that story after you talk about the next.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that as well. I'll withhold names for for dignity's sake. But anyways,
Of Zeus.
yes. So basically, right, I'm on this bus and it's just not moving. Just it'll go and then stop. We'll go and then stop. Right, and then right, my friend had a younger sister. She was like what, like I think like 3 at the time or 4. No, maybe like 4 or 5. I think I forget. Anyways, but then mom's like, hey, I'm kind of tired. Can you hold her? And I'm just like, but she can she could sit on her own. It's like, no, she's tired. Just gonna hold her. Just gonna help her sleep. I'm like, I need to pee. like and then no, I don't like again. I mean, just the time is like time is just weird now. I've reached this point of mania. I'm actually going crazy. I'm not hallucinating, but I'm just like imagining like these really weird scenarios of just like that like the bus just doesn't move, or it'll just magically just start going without stopping. And I'm just like every time it goes on for like if it drives for a minute, I'm like yes, and then it stops, and then just I felt like I was actually going crazy, and I it's a weird feeling, but I tried to do. I let out a little bit, let it absorb, let it evaporate, and then I
Oh
started back from square one.
no.
I tried that. My boxers are so wet at this point. I'm just like, dude, I can't keep doing this. I can't, and we're maybe like a couple city blocks away from where we needed to be. I look over to my friend, right? I hand him his sister, and I said, "I'm sorry." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I pull the yellow thing, and I bolt. I just run out the bus, no questions. And then his mother wakes up, and they're like, What is he doing?"
Where's the
I
fire?
just bolt out, right, and I am. That is the fastest I ever ran in my whole life. I don't even know how fast I was going. I kept running and running and running, and the worst part is that I hit this point where that I knew that if I took like another step forward, I would piss myself. Right? Just like you know those moments, you know those moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I I I turn and I turn to a house. It's white, which is awful,
Oh
but
no.
the living room light was no sorry the living room light was out, but the bedroom light was on, right? And I'm thinking, I can do this. I could do this. I go up. They have like these plants in the front. And then you know what? I'm just like finally, I know, there's no backing down. I just got to go for it, right? And I let loose on this White House, on this White House. Oh
Hmm.
God. And then the worst part is that I think I think maybe it's been almost a minute of just straight piss stream at this point. I don't even know. It was the longest piss stream of my life. It was a piss stream of a lifetime, right? Now my friend caught up to me, right? And then he was asking me like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I really needed to pee." And I tried to get me back to your house. I couldn't make it. He said, "Well, there's no point then. You didn't ask for my keys." I'm like, "Oh, I was damned from the start."
Oh no.
And now I should mention I'm still having this conversation while I'm pissing. It's probably been past a minute, and then and then I finally finish, and and then we just head back to the house, and the mother catches up eventually, and then she was asking me, "Hey, you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just I really needed to pee, so I dipped." And it's like, "Oh, well, where did you go?" I made it back to the house. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, that
Ah.
was yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Excellent story. Moral of the story, long bus rides make you piss on houses.
Yeah, especially when they're white.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's still there. I
You
don't want to
gave him a free.
disclose where it
The
was.
piss stain is still there.
The next thing you know, like in chat.
Confiscation.
Next thing, it's just in chat. Like I remember like back like in 2008, this weird like yellow stain was found on my white
It
house
was you.
in this location. No.
Izzy,
Yeah.
confiscated information.
Brandon, we're going on an expedition.
I'll have
Why
to,
we?
I'll, I'll have to bleep all this out before I put it on YouTube. This is some confidential stuff.
Redacted. Redacted.
All right, so next story.
Next story. Oh gosh. I was thinking about it, Devin, but I'd rather get like her permission to tell the story, mainly because I want to protect her dignity.
That's
But I'll at
fair.
least tell the first part. I'll at least tell the first portion of it, just because that
I
part.
was just. I was mostly just thinking about the first part. I wasn't even thinking about the other
Yeah.
part.
See.
I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah. I really want to tell the second half, but I'd rather get everyone's consent before I actually
Yes,
tell the story
yes,
because
that's a
that
good
story
thing.
is pretty. Yeah, that story's pretty. Oh boy. Okay. Um. So our friend is getting married. His screen name's Foxdub. Um, so our friend's getting married, right? And I'm like, that's great. He's getting married to another guy from Canada. You know, he's gonna try and move to Canada. That's great. I don't know why. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. They decided to get married in City Hall at 9. At 9. So I leave here early. I go all the way to Devin's place. I don't even know how early, right? I when did I show up there? Like what? Like at 7? Did I show up at 7?
7
Was
whole
it about?
time.
Was that?
7:30? No. like 7:30ish, I think. So okay, so that means I left here around like 6. Ugh, man. Anyways, I show up, right? Devin's, poor Devin. He's so tired, right? And but I spent all that time driving up. He's like, "All right, sure, I'll drive us into the city, right?" And I'm like, "Okay." I brought the coffee just in case, right? But I know Devin likes his coffee with creamer, but mine's black, so whatever. Anyways, my girlfriend and her friend are in the back. Okay, Devin and I are in the front. We're driving into the city, right? It's traffic's already getting pretty bad, right? And I think it's like 8 at this point. And it's like, what? We'll text Nathan to let him know we're on our way. I'm sorry if we don't make it, But the worst part is that Devin was so tired, he starts swerving into traffic. Right? I'm just like,
Oh
Devin,
no.
Devin, Devin, and he's like, what? I'm like, Devin, you're swerving. You're swerving. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to help him. I'm holding his wheel, and I'm like, Devin, just drink my coffee. And he's like, all right, sure. It's black. I'm like, no, I know. We gotta make it to City Hall, right? And then we're like, man, this poor guy. Anyways, we make it into the inner city. Traffic is just abysmal, right? Devin is just beside himself at this point. He's like, I love San Francisco. Ah!
The fuck?
Like
Yeah.
rolling down his window, screaming at the air. The girls are laughing in the back. And I'm there having a good time. It's like, Devin, it's okay. We just got to get to City Hall for a friend. And now the worst part is,
Wait. Before we get there, let me
yeah.
say my.
Oh yeah, what's up?
When we actually got into the city, of fucking course, when we gotta make the damn turn in that same lane, someone's car breaks down, so they push.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I am not a fan of San Francisco.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wait, I remember they got out of the car. They were trying to push it out of the way, right?
It was like this kind of blue Mustang looking car,
Yeah.
like fancy thing, and then they fucking gotta push it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh gosh, and I think wasn't there like a bus, like a bus stop there, and they were trying to get out too, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh man. Uh, oh man, that was so funny. Anyways, needless to say, we were late for the wedding at this point, right? Okay. Right. We finally find parking. Right. It's already past 9. We text Nathan saying we're sorry. Not sure if you read it because it was probably in the ceremony. We felt bad, right? We go through security at the front. We come in, and yeah, lo and behold, yeah, we missed the entire ceremony. What you expect? They're coming down like the big steps of City Hall, and I'm just like, oh, that's great. Congratulations, guys. I'm just like, really sorry we couldn't, get here on time. Just we ran into traffic, and you decided to have your wedding at 9 at City Hall. And it was great, right? It was great. Anyways, but the best part is, right, and I know we say that a lot, but this is the best part, right? We're giving cards to our friend, right? Just for congratulations and stuff like that, right? And his cousin gives him one from his grandma, and I'm like thinking, okay, that's cool, right?
Oh god.
You can't make this stuff up. It okay. Uh, it it was a condolence card. It was a condolence card. You open it up, and then it says, "I'm sorry for your loss," scribbled out.
Oh
Like,
no.
and then it says, "Congratulations" on the bottom. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Like, why?
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry
Congratulations
for
for
your
your loss.
loss. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Oh man. Oh
no.
gosh. I was beside myself. I was like crying of laughter. That was so funny. Because I've heard stories about her doing that before, but on his wedding, I would not have expected that. That was so funny. I'm
Oh
sorry for
no.
your loss.
I'm
Congratulations.
sorry for your
Congratulations for your
congratulations.
loss.
Sorry for your congratulations.
Getting married in a nutshell. Congratulations for your loss.
Oh god. That was great.
I have a San Francisco story.
Lay it on us, man.
Alright, so this is when like my friends and I were taking a trip to San Francisco, like before all this COVID stuff happened, and it was getting pretty late, you know, like it was like 9, 10-ish, and so we were all tired. I had to pee, so we had to all go home, right? We make it onto the Bay Bridge heading back up to Fairfield,
Okay.
and all of a sudden, we just get hit with a standstill.
No.
Like, like traffic was just inching forward, and we're all just like, at this point, we're all just like, we just want to go home, and we're all just like, what the hell is happening? And we finally see, like, we just see like a little bit of a glowing light in the distance, and it's like, oh, okay, something's happening over there. We get closer. An entire car is engulfed in flames,
What?
like literally just on fire. And we're all just staring at it. It's like, ah, I can see why there's traffic now. Like, this
Ah.
man's is actually on fire.
This explains a lot.
And we called 911 to report it, and they were just like, yeah, we know. Thank you for calling anyway.
No.
They're just like, yeah, we know.
Uh,
It's just like, I'm just like, I have several questions, like, how? How did you manage to do that?
I like how they just answer like, oh yeah, we know. It is, they don't give you like the thing like, oh don't worry, we're on our way. Just
They're just like, yeah, we know. Like the voice that this is like the 100th time they got a call about it.
like,
We know that thing's burning. Okay.
all right, we'll be there shortly. God,
We'll
man, I
send
mean, like,
an we'll send yet another fire truck.
yeah, gosh, I mean, fine, it's just a burning car. Who cares?
Are there any people in it? No, then it's fine. Just let it burn.
Just put it out eventually. Or you know what? It
It'll
might even be out by the time we get there.
it'll put itself out. It's fine.
Fire's just fire. It'll go out on itself.
It has to run out of gas eventually.
Exactly. I mean, the car's not gonna blow up. Now you're fine. Just drive around it.
Just go around it. It's
Just
okay.
drive around it. When you're on the Bay Bridge, nah, it's fine. Just get out of your car and climb around it. Come on.
You got 4 other lanes.
You got space.
You got space. Oh, you need to make room for the firefighters. Nah, they can just plow their way through. They'll be fine.
Their truck is bigger than your car. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll just crash through you guys. Doesn't matter. You don't matter.
You don't matter.
Why are you still on the
Some
phone?
people have been playing Burnout too much lately in real life.
Oh man.
Ooh, me and Hunter got something funny we should talk about.
Oh?
Hunter, remember Farmer John?
Jarmer fun.
Or Major
Yep.
Major John. There we go.
Major Tom.
Hunter knows this all too.
Wait, you want me to tell his backstory? Or what do you want me to tell?
First, let's talk about his conception. Like, who the fuck is?
So Major John is a character that Devin made from a character in Monster in the World where he's just this apparent like he's doing the most random act. He's sharpening a weapon, which is normal, right? Because Monster Hunter, right? You got to sharpen your weapons. But from what Devin saw, the man is using not like hard leather, like from a monster to sharpen his blade. Not anything to like de-rust it or anything. He's using like cowhide.
Yeah, it was like the.
And Devin even said he's not even using the correct side. He's using the fur side, which again isn't going to do anything. And basically, so Devin and me came up with a name for him, and basically we thought of like, what's a really funny name for a hunter to have? And then I thought of like the name Major John. And then we came up with this entire adventure where in every single Dark Souls game, I am making like a Major John, and I decided what is always his armor set and weapon is going to be. He uses a pitchfork and like really beat up armor, like one that's his pants are missing a boot, his helmet is chipped all over, and his chest really isn't a chest. It kind of exposes his ass. And then basically, then in terms of his Monster Hunter lore, though, he's basically an idiot. So he has like the most common task when helping people, one of which being, trap the monster, but then ends up running into his own trap because um
He was
you
a
know, you
little.
gotta use the restroom. Other one is when the monster is literally sleeping and they're about to blow it up, he accidentally farts and ignites the fuse prematurely.
Uh,
Another one being that every single time he goes on an adventure, he has like this really cool armor, but somehow always comes back with really shitty leather armor or something. And apparently he lost his from a nap. He gets like theft all the time. And long story short, he's basically the worst hunter in Monster Hunter, and they don't even know why he's a Monster Hunter to begin with.
Perfect.
Nice.
It was just a fun little gag me and Hunter were talking about while I was in
Got
the
some
middle of
got some
playing.
deep lore behind that character.
Yeah, fucking
That's
sharpens weapon on cow ass.
So no.
And it's kind of funny when you think about it that a guy named Major John with the Pickfork bested the four kings of Dark Souls.
Permission to use this character in my games.
Yeah.
You just see him just sharpening his sword on on just literally a cow's ass. Like the cow's just standing there, just staring up. It's like the
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, I got it. Okay. We need a D&D section. Right? A D&D session. Farmer John. Boom, right there. Make him
Yes.
an NPC.
Perfect. Oh,
Oh, we
oh,
also can't forget about. Wait, what?
this reminds me of a game idea I had. So for context, I need to find the meme that I'm basing it off of. Where is it? Chat, you can look it up once I look for it. Wait, the fuck? Hang on, what was that? Okay, I thought that was an actual thing for a second. Anyway, I'm putting it in the Discord. So very
Put it.
far away horse. So
My man.
what I want to do is make it like Mario Party, but the more mini games you win, the further along the board your horse gets. But the camera stays at the start.
Oh,
So not only
yeah.
does the horse get smaller and smaller and harder to see, the mini games follow it. So
Yes.
eventually the mini games
Yes.
become so hard because you can't see what's happening.
Yes.
And then the
Oh my
horse that's
god.
farthest away at the end of the game is the winner.
Oh, that's so good. That's so
Such
good.
an amazing concept.
I love that concept so much.
It's gonna happen.
I,
What?
I like that it's rated T.
Teen Game of the Year edition. Horse is now even farther away.
I love that it's rated T. Look at that.
Like how can I'm curious as to what this is. To beat rated teen.
Man, only on the GameCube. Damn.
Yeah, well, I gotta learn GameCube programming. Yes, that is my game idea.
I love that game idea.
Coming
Got
s
some pretty fancy stuff.
coming soon to stores near you.
Coming
I'll add new
soon.
funky mode to it. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles. But like I'm just thinking like the further your horse eventually passes Farmer John as he's just sharpening his sword on a cow's ass.
Yes. Oh, that's great. That's great. I need to see like a demo of this game. Just so we can try it out. Like a beta of some kind.
I'm going to brush up my programming stuff, my programming skills and start it.
You see this in action.
I'll put it on the Unreal Engine, give it that 4K ray tracing graphics of a horse that you can't even see because it's miles away.
RTX activity.
RTX on makes no difference because it's just a pixel on the screen.
Dude, this is so broken with this fucking new item.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what was that now?
I was gonna say it's in 4K, but it's just a pixel on the screen.
Because your horse is so far away.
Oh yeah. So, Izzy,
What's up?
as you know, I was in the Guilty Gear beta.
Oh yeah. And how was that?
Did you see the stuff I sent you? The people have already been figuring out some pretty wild stuff.
I didn't see a lot of it just because I've been so busy recently. Like I'm actually free-ish tonight. Like I still need to. I guess I should still get to bed at a reasonable time because I'm still gonna have a busy day tomorrow. But I'll watch this stuff when I can. I've been really consumed by college work recently.
All right.
Yeah.
But,
So I'll get to it as soon as I can. I promise.
but
I did see the pictures at least though.
okay.
Eat this. Oh,
Like George the 13th for Strive. Let's go.
George the 13th. Let's go.
Oh, but I love this this Guilty Gear thing that's been going on lately.
What's that?
People are trying to get to heaven, but they keep getting kicked out of heaven.
Is this just my life in general?
So let me explain. Basically, you get to floor 10, which is like the top of the tower. This is a tower system, and if you beat enough people on floor 10, you get the. But you know that's basically a god rank. You're fighting all the best of the best at heaven. So
Yeah.
people have been losing to heaven, like devs and stuff like that, and get kicked back down. A whole bunch of people. I almost made it to heaven. I did not make it to heaven. It was way too much of a struggle to get there.
So,
But
did you say the devs were there, or what is that? What you
oh
said?
yeah, some devs are playing in the beta.
Wonderful.
Wait, even the
Uh,
devs
And
couldn't make it up?
What? What
Like,
is it, Hunter?
I saw the new super for what's his name, the you know the weird doctor dude
Oh,
that has
Foss.
like the fragment. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm maining that dude because of that super. That where like
Yeah.
his super is literally my favorite.
Yes.
You wanna know what he does, Izzy?
Huh.
He literally knocks you to the ground and then he like runs away, grabs a wheelchair, and then runs over your shin.
Well, and everybody has a special animated face for it.
Yes.
ah,
Every single character.
I have osteoporosis.
So,
I have crippling depression.
I'd love
oh,
that every time Foss does that, I would just want a random Ian quote after that. That'd be so funny.
um, all I can say from my experience with the beta is that it's a really good game. It's got really good netcode too. And my only problem is like everybody else's problem too. Is just the lobby system. It's pretty weird. But other than that, like the netcode, considering that I'm playing on Wi-Fi and it still runs perfectly fine. That
All right.
is
Hold back.
yes, it is amazing rollback. So it's super fun to just be able to finally play a fighting game, which I like online, traditional fighting game online, which I haven't done in a long time. So
Oh, speaking of Wi-Fi, I have a Wi-Fi story for anyone trying to get into IT, or anyone watching this later. So, past couple days, my Wi-Fi has been acting like absolute shit, as in not working at all. and
I saw it from the.
Understand.
I saw
and
Understand.
and like we were literally just calling Comcast, resetting everything, and nothing would fix it. I was screwing out with my computer settings, thinking it was my computer, but like it was everything, so it wasn't just me. And so I'm just looking around thinking what could possibly be causing this to break. And there's a Wi-Fi like repeater in the kitchen to like make it like have a further range down that in that area. And everyone can connect to that just fine and it works. It's just extremely slow. And I look at it, I'm just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And I unplug it, Wi-Fi's back. And so I plug it back in and everything's back to normal and I'm just like, it was you the whole time? You were the chosen
Wow.
one. You were supposed to destroy. You were the chosen one.
You underestimate my ability.
You were supposed to destroy network issues, not join them.
Join them.
But this is the end. The baseball is really too. The geography which I stand compares is superior. You underrated my ability. Yes. Oh, no, is. Man, you really had the high ground on that one, James.
I really did.
You know, I still love the fact that someone replaced the Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, or no, Anakin. Yeah, the Anakin skin, or the scene where like he jumps off after he gets like his he basically loses to Darth Vader, and instead of Darth Vader saying his normal speech, he says, "Her OnlyFans was totally worth the $20," and he goes, "Not a simp," and then jumps off.
Oh no. Hmm.
I'll be back in a sec. I got
Hmm.
to handle some real quick.
Okay.
His basement slaves are acting up again.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Devin, are you a loaf of bread? Wait,
Oh, you asked if I'm a loaf of bread?
yeah. I'm looking at your icon right now. Like, what is this? I'm
It,
trying to think about it.
it, do you want me to just tell you what it is? Do you want me to just...
Yes. Tell me. I've been I've been procrastinating about it for a long time.
It is the large bread bug you fight in Pikmin 2. I was playing Pikmin. I was binging the Pikmin series recently because I got Deluxe on the Switch not too long ago, and then I was going back to play Pikmin 1 and 2. I was telling James and Hunter about it, and I was like, the bread bug's a cute enemy. I like it. So I decided, fuck it, it's gonna be my profile picture on Discord for a bit.
Nice.
And then I'll go back to Fuka and the Jack Frost outfit afterwards. But I'm gonna keep as the bread bug for a bit.
But loaf of bread is perfectly fine right now.
Yeah, loaf of bread's perfectly fine. Walking diabetic loaf of bread shall be fun. Alright, what was I gonna say?
I mean, I was gonna say that Genshin Impact is absolutely horrible when it comes to rolling for characters, because I'm trying to roll.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go down that rabbit hole, James. Let's talk about
I
that.
will not. I will not.
that rabbit hole.
I will not break out the
I mean,
credit card. I will not break out the credit
Yeah,
card.
yeah, I'm not.
Me and Devin are having a very in-depth discussion about this, about how like Genshin is a good game but a terrible gacha.
Hmm.
hey guys, don't worry. I'm free to play, and somehow I have 3 5 stars.
You have a 5-star. I got like 9 4-stars. I still have yet to fucking pull a 1-5 on any of the alternate accounts.
No, I think the most ridiculous thing is there actually are multiple free-to-play players in the world that have like a 75% 5-star rate. Like, how do you do that? Like, how are you that lucky? How are you born with that much luck?
They
Like,
should go to the
can I borrow
lottery.
like just 10% of that?
They
I
should
come
just go
back.
to the
You're
lottery.
still what?
Be Nathan.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the luckiest person I know is Nathan and Noah. Right?
I
I still personally believe that Nathan's luck's probably the best, just because things just happen to him on a daily basis. It's just super uncanny.
Is it
Like
just
that's
is it our 9 ratio in Smash?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, his 9 ratio is absolutely insane. Like he's the kind of person who can combo into 9. Like
I think at some point the hype came in, and me and Nathan were having a battle,
yeah,
Game and Watch, and we 9'd each other at the same time and canceled out. Just canceled
yeah.
out each other's.
See, that's what I'm saying. See that's exactly what I'm talking about.
No, but Izzy. You know what's
Yeah.
insane?
Huh.
So you know how Genshin has really bad rates, right?
It's like
Yeah.
0.6. It's like
Yeah.
0.6% for a
So
5-star.
Yeah, exactly. There are people that have a 75% 5-star rate. And what I mean by that is they literally have 75% of the 5 stars and they're free to play.
What in the world?
That's actually kind of insane.
And then
What?
Yeah,
and then here I
that's
am.
nuts.
How?
And then here I am just asking for one 5-star. The banner one too. I'm trying to roll for Kaching, and she has a higher drop rate right now. And the game's still just like, ha, get fucked.
And
Oh,
Yeah,
I still need to put hours in the game.
yeah.
like I'm just gonna put my wishes
I,
on the side until I see one I absolutely love and watch me still not fucking. Watch me still not fucking.
so
I keep trying to tell myself to play it more, and Noah keeps telling me to play it more, and I'm like, yeah, I will. But then I get caught up in college work, and I'm like, oh yeah, Genshin's a game. No,
yeah, yeah. Genshin is a game.
I,
Dude,
I
just
mean,
I
play
like,
it
kind,
during college.
I kind of
I'm
just
joking.
play it during class. Yeah.
because as Izzy knows, I have Jean and Kaching, and they're both awesome. So,
I have
I love
Jean.
June.
I have Jean, which I
oh,
actually
you do?
I didn't realize I had her until my friends pointed out. It's like, you have Jean? I was like, oh, would you look at that? I do.
Gene is literally me. If I were blonde,
Who's Gene?
yeah, Gene is literally me. If I were blonde and a woman, I swear that like this who she is literally me. In fact, I mean, how many cups of coffee do I have today? One, two,
Oh my
She's
god.
the honorable trophy consumer.
I had 6 cups of coffee today.
Jesus
Man, how am I
Christ.
not dead? Man, that was...
Yeah. That's Jean, the honorable
Literally, that's
coffee
caffeine
consumer.
just
I be
shoved into Izzy's
I
vein.
become a
If you try,
corpse if I have one.
Oh my
No, I
gosh.
actually remember I remember telling Izzy one day, like when I was like I had to stay up because when I was like really invested in my credits in high school when I was trying to graduate early, I literally had one night where I was trying because I had to reach a deadline, right? If I didn't reach this deadline, I wasn't gonna be able to like reach my goal, and I was like, you know what, dude, graduating early, that sounds amazing. Literally, I get to do whatever the hell I want for like 2 years, and so I was like, okay, cool. And I remember like calling Izzy in the middle of the night, and I told him, Izzy, I'm kind of worried. And then Izzy was like, why? I can't stop shaking.
Oh
And then
no.
Izzy's like,
Oh
what do
yes,
you
I do
mean?
remember this
And I'm like,
conversation.
I might have had too much coffee and energy, and now when I
Yeah.
lifted my arm, it would not stay still.
Oh god.
And I remember like literally I would try to sleep to take like a power nap or something, and my eyes were just twitching, and I'm like, am I dying? Is my body like literally going to like cardiac arrest
It's
right
going
now?
to explode.
Yeah, it was like a ticking time bomb. Like I was like literally like it literally like I basically had the chills. I was just like in my bed, just like, like why?
Well then, you see with me, I can't have coffee because even after just one cup, I'm just knocked out. Like,
I'm
it
so
just puts me to sleep.
I'm
That
so
happens to
sorry.
people.
See,
yeah, that's a thing.
yeah. See, I feel that. Unfortunately for me, I have my immunity to coffee has grown so exponentially that I'm sure that
He
whoever's in
literally
chat
has to
knows.
inject it into his veins.
Yeah. I actually like I feel like I actually have to shoot it up to actually get a hit now, and that's my fault because I just drank so much coffee. Like I was a coffee drinker by fifth to sixth grade.
I feel like if you inject coffee into your veins, that's how you die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't actually shoot it up. Don't actually do that. Okay.
because that's how you get caffeine poisoning, which
Yeah,
isn't a
exactly.
thing, but it's basically just caffeine overdose.
Yeah, exactly.
Disclaimer for all viewers, please don't inject anything in your blood because you will die.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways,
Devin, Devin,
anyways,
don't inject shit.
it's lethal injection.
Oh no.
Ah. Uh, anyways, yeah, I am a terrible coffee addict. You know, I wake up with headaches because one, I mean, like I just don't sleep well, and then two, because I have withdrawals in the morning. I know that's a problem. I know that's a problem. That's something I need to work on. But uh, yeah, I can drink like a whole coffee craft like on a drip thing. I can drink like a whole thing of that by myself. It's not good, you know. And then when I go into work, I usually get I'll go to Starbucks and I'll usually get an americano with 7 extra shots of espresso.
Ah.
Yeah, 7.
Ah.
See, it's
Hmm.
kind of funny because like I remember like someone did the same thing I did, right? Is he like I
Yeah.
actually like found this one guy that was explaining what happened to this one dude. He was having the same thing as me, right? Like where basically at the beginning he was shaking and then was also like literally like could run a mile and he wasn't like tired or fatigued, which is normal. But then he started to notice that like he actually started like hallucinating
What?
and so basically no, it was bad. He basically drank like half a thing tub. You know the powder, right? Is he the big powder things you can get of coffee that you have to
Yep.
make like he drank half of that in one
Um.
night.
Man.
No, but this is the thing is that he isn't like you where he built up an immunity. He
Yeah.
didn't do that before. He
Oh
literally would drink.
no.
No, he would drink a quarter of that. He literally tripled the amount he drank. Not even tripled. Like he literally, I don't even know how much of an increase it was. It was like literally like those big mixing like glasses that people make their like protein shakes in, right?
Yeah.
He drank like 3 large things of those.
Geez, with no caffeine immunity. Oh no.
Oh
Oh
yeah, no.
gosh.
Yeah, like he literally because again like I forgot what it's called again, but like basically your body I forgot what it is because caffeine is dangerous after a certain amount of level because it is toxic to the body.
Mm-hmm.
But it does like something weird. It makes like your body like it makes your body like fight itself or something. It's weird.
Yeah.
From what I
Let's.
remember watching in the video, the dude like luckily lived, but it's like one of those things where I'm like, yeah, there's probably a reason that they don't recommend almost anyone doing that.
Well, are you trying to tell me that I can do that if I run a marathon? I'll probably piss
No,
myself before I actually finish.
it actually, as messed up as it is, you're not actually supposed to work out after that. Apparently, you running is the worst case scenario because you're just causing your body to expel more that it needs to, deal with what's going on.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm just
But also, there was another dude. Another interesting fact is, nutmeg, right? How it's a pretty
Yeah.
good, but like when it actually is really bad for you after a certain amount.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some guy decided for views, obviously try to get stardom. He literally took not literally like a scoop. He took the whole freaking thing and mixed it in a protein shaker and drank that.
Huh. And
And no,
what
Izzy,
happened to
this is where
him?
it gets insane. His body basically started feeling really sweaty. He started like basically, sweating profusely,
Yeah.
and his throat and tongue started feeling like sandpaper. And he tried to drink water, and it wasn't helping. It wasn't helping his dehydration. He literally drank 3 liters of water, and he didn't even know it at one point. And then he just started like hallucinating and vomiting. And then when
Oh.
he got to the actual doctors, they literally had to basically drain his body because that amount of water in that amount of time was literally going into places it shouldn't. And I'm like,
Oh.
this is why, friendly warning to anyone listening to this, don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
do any of this. Please. It's not
What?
worth it.
My gosh. It almost sounds like he took cyanide. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no, yeah. Because nutmeg, I actually learned that after a certain amount of like doses of it, it's like, yeah, it actually is like lethal to the body.
Man, I just like nutmeg because it's nutmeg.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, we're not drinking an entire fucking canister.
Yeah. Let me just eat it instead.
I mean, most
Yeah,
things are lethal in heavy doses.
true.
Mm-hmm. Even oxygen.
Yeah. Which is why I will never deep sea dive. Screw that.
Oh. Yeah, no. Not in my house.
I remember I was telling Izzy about like I was watching people that were like stuck in like the wilderness and saw like weird stuff, and I was just like, yeah, this is why I don't go camping. I'll
Yeah.
just stay in my comforts of my civilization. Maybe if my friends go, that's it. But I'm not going anywhere outside of wherever the hell they go. I'm
Yeah.
staying with the group at all times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, look, like maybe camping, yeah, sure, but nah, that ain't for me, man. Like you, Bear Grylls, I'm sorry, man. I love what you do, but that ain't for me. Right?
So a
Because you
camping
like
trip to Australia.
I still like it.
where everything
Yeah,
is huge. No.
I still like the fact that someone was like trying to make an argument of which scarier, space or the ocean. I'm like, bro,
The
the
ocean.
ocean. I don't care what you say. I don't
I'd
care
rather
what
be in
you cannot
space.
make
I'd
that
rather
argument. I
be in
will
space too.
always say it's the ocean.
There ain't shit in space, but in the ocean, there's like things that want to eat you.
Yeah,
Well, also
and
not
then
to mention, like, what were you telling me? Is you've only discovered like 25% of the ocean? That's
yes, yeah,
it.
about that. Yeah, it's the fact that like the ocean isn't completely cartographed, and like if you know, like if you're a cartographer, you want to cartograph the ocean now. Like that's what you want to do because we know like pretty much like we can sort of like measure how, like the depth, right? But in terms of like, well, I guess this is more like geography. I mean, like marine biology at this point now, not cartography, but cartography. But it's we don't know what's down there. We don't. I mean, like it's only now that we know what's, for example, like Mariana's Trench. We could just like the sub built just to go in there can barely handle being down that deep. It's like we can't. You mean like it's trying to explore in those levels is more dangerous than being in space. Really, it really is,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just crazy. Like that, the amount of like how heavy water is at those levels is insane. Like if you were to leave the sub, you would just implode. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no thanks.
Whereas in space, it's just vacuum. The further you get from the planet, it's not gonna be bigger vacuum.
Yeah,
It's all the
exactly.
same.
Just float.
It's
Aim or
just
float.
float.
Exactly.
And if you step out, you have astronaut suit to make sure you don't explode.
That's right. I'm sorry. That just
Also,
reminds me of that. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
oh, I was gonna say underwater things probably be pissed off at everybody too. So sharp teeth
That's
and all
true.
that.
That's so true. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine
Everything.
you just disturb something somewhere and you're submarine and you're just like, yeah, what are we gonna do? If this thing breaks our submarine, we lose.
We need to go deeper in a nutshell.
Yeah, we need to go deeper. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't like the ocean. I like living next to the ocean, but nah, not for me. Not in my house.
Yeah, like if it's completely safe and it's like I'll net it off, then maybe I'll go for like a little bit of a swim. But yeah, no, if it's not, no,
Yeah,
no.
I prefer not.
I wouldn't either because sharks suck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like how it's funny too, because sharks just like in the end of the day, like after they bite you, like severely, they're just sorry, fam. Thought you were someone else.
It's like, ah, shit, my bad. Thought you were a seal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
oh yeah, my
my
bad.
bad, fam.
Whoops.
It's like, oops, uh-oh,
Well,
totally just took your leg there. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, you're
Here, you
bleeding
can have
out. You're
it
gonna
back.
attract more
Sorry.
sharks. Oops.
didn't mean to take your arm like that.
If you want it,
Oh, I'm.
if you want it back, you can just, climb in.
Sorry, man. I didn't really have a handle on the situation.
Oh, god damn it.
Come on.
I'm
Bill
sorry.
lied. Bill lied to me. He told me they taste like chicken.
Mm.
Fucking liar. Fucking liar.
Tastes like chicken.
I'm sorry, but I believe you're finished.
Is he really just busy?
You stop
I
that right
did.
now.
Finn.
Because I remember watching like a documentary talking about like strange cases of sharks. Because like they actually track sharks, right? And there was
Mm-hmm.
like one that just made me like, yeah, no. It was like one where like apparently they thought because the only logical reasoning behind it because the shark literally just disappeared. But basically what happened to the shark is imagine on their tracking system, right? They see this. You see the shark just swimming around normally, doing a normal pattern. Then all of a sudden, start seeing some struggle, then nothing, and then the tag goes plummeting like 500, 700 feet in the ocean,
Nope.
and
Uh.
then just is gone.
Nope.
And then later on, the
Um,
tag is just found of the shark, and I'm just like,
Nope.
yeah, no. If it can, and you want to know what's ridiculous? That was a 7 to 8 foot great white. Whatever that thing lost to, I don't want to be on the other end of it.
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah, he did.
how does something plummet that fast? Nope, not in my house.
I just want to build like an underwater rover and just send it down there. That way, I'm not down
Oh
there,
god.
but the rover is.
Oh god. That you'd literally have some of the best horror footage, that would be
Hmm.
sure. Just
Yeah.
complete darkness and something bumps into your rover.
It's just
Horror
like
movie
But
it's
you know,
material.
just like
it'd be so terrifying, James. Imagine you're just driving your rover, and then you see something like bump your rover, and then it's just like gone. But then, like when you turn your rover one more time, you just see big, like beaming eyes
oh
from
god.
like the darkness
Nope.
staring at
It's like
Uh-uh.
it's like nope, nope, no, ascend right now.
you. Sorry, rover, you got it. You're done. I'm sorry.
It's just like get your ass back to the surface right now.
Your subscription to life just ended.
Your subscription to life just ended.
Oh man.
Your free trial of existing has expired.
They
Would you like
put
to
it
redo?
right. Gets eaten. Man, I didn't know Leviathans were real.
Nah, I'd probably be like, huh, that cost me $5,000.
No,
Dang.
I remember another good one though was it was one that was like talking about, I don't know what it was, but like this is a good story I listened to. It generally is like really terrifying, whatever it is. So basically, like I was telling Izzy about it because I was watching all the survival things, right? And I got into
Yep.
some that were like really weird. Because there's this dude who I learned he's like someone that makes like videos of like explaining stories, right? And he does it really well. And uh and basically like when I was watching this one, this is just a straight up no. This is like literally the definition of why I will never ever, no matter how good the deal is, live in a house where it has a tree line everywhere, like all around you. This is definitely why I wouldn't. So basically, it starts off with the family moving into this home, right? Everything's normal for like the first week. The dad has to put all of like the guns into like the barn because his wife doesn't like him having guns in the house.
Okay.
And so basically it starts off with their daughter's husband. Basically they're walking the dogs and they let the dogs out on the leash just to go run around, right? Like normal. And they just go sprinting 100 feet straight ahead, right? Just straight ahead. And then they stop and they see this not like a burrow but like a round structure with a big hole in front of it, and it's just like has a big gap underneath it, right? And the basically the husband, husband's just looking at this and he's like, what the hell? Because again, like it looks really well made, right? Like insanely well made. And the moment he stuck his head in there, he heard growling, like really loud growling. And immediately, obviously, as anyone's reaction, yeah, F this, right? So he leaves, he takes the dogs, obviously, they grab the dogs, they go back, and nothing really occurs to them that much. But like what the dad and mom would do is like kind of old couples like to just sometimes like to have coffee towards like the late afternoons when the sun's setting.
Yeah, that'd be
Right as the sun sets during this night, the dad, who's a hunter, so hunters, how hunters always usually have that instinct of that's what kind of saves them of knowing something's wrong.
Hmm.
The dad gets his instinct when they're talking, and he just halts, right? He just tells his wife like he's just like something's wrong here. And so his wife grabs like a flashlight, and right on the tree line, right, which basically describe it, they have like a grab, like how like most houses like that have one gravel road, right? And then like they park their cars there, and then right in front of the gravel road in their porch is about like 100 feet is like the tree line, right? And they just see like five large creatures just with beaming yellow eyes just staring at them, not moving, not doing anything, just on the tree line as they flash their lights. And immediately they're like, no, they just go inside, they whatever it is, they don't deal with it. And then comes the next night. This is where this is just me in a nutshell, just being like, yeah, no, I'm not, no forest, no forest for me. So the couple, or the mom and dad are doing it again, but this time they have their flashlights, and also they have the door unlocked, so just in case they can run in, right? So basically they see again the five things on the thing, but this time it gets weirder, right? This is insane. They wait until there's a low mist, right, all around like the barn.
Oh gosh.
And so basically, they hear like the dad immediately just gets this bad feeling, and again his like wife basically beams the light on the thing, and these things are just trucking through the freaking like mist at them, and they immediately run inside, like lock the door, and then this is just like, oh god, immediately as they lock the door and like kind of like glimpse out the window just to check, right, to see where they are, they're just standing there, like not standing there, they're just sitting there, right, in this weird position, and they're just five of them all lined up, just, and immediately one, this is the creepiest thing about it, one specific one just looks at the dad. He's not even, he's, again, remember, he's peeking through, like kind of like, barely peeking his head out, and it saw him. And immediately he just like, okay, yeah, they start barricading the doors, right? And the mom goes up to the daughter who's sleeping and tells her, do whatever you do, like, do not leave this room. And then, she's curious and asks her, like, what's going on? She says, okay, we're just gonna like crawl to the window and look real quick. And immediately as the daughter looks through the window, another one immediately stands up on its hind legs and looks the daughter dead in the eyes.
Nope.
Nope.
And
Nope.
then just
Nope. Nope.
and
Nope.
then basically, and yeah, no, and this is where it gets worse. This is where the night just gets like to hell. Is the dogs of everything are literally cowering in the corner, like hugging each other for life, basically. And that's how you know that when dogs don't want to mess with something, that it's bad. And so the way it gets even worse though is when the dad decides that since he can't get his guns and they start like backing off because they haven't seen him in a while, right? He goes and decides, okay, I'm gonna try to get into my truck and I'm gonna try to like turn it on and then tell my family to come in, right? And they're gonna like drive away, right? And what happens is the dad, like, he has like some walking issues, so he has to like kind of like limp to the car, right?
Oh
He
no.
gets to the trunk and he like, again, he's in panic, so he accidentally like fumbles the keys.
No.
Immediately as the keys like drop to the ground, literally one of them from the tree line just dead ass like looks at him and just starts running, like literally
Nope.
immediately starts running, and they're all running like they're in like a formation, and he immediately like stumbles in the thing and closes the door, and one of them like lashed at the door, and he was like that close to getting the dad. And this is where it just like immediately just gets worst case scenario. They barricade all the doors, right? Like they put shelves above the windows, like everything, right? Lock all the doors, make sure every single window is secure, right? And so basically they hear, they only can hear the noises, right? So they just hear from the, outside, right? They hear them circling the house, two of them. And the other three are staying in front, like watching the door. And
What
they're
in the
just
world?
circling around and you hear their claws, right? And then they get even more intelligent and they jump on the roof because there's, how like on those houses with second stories they have like a little roof that you can get through, and they just start like trying to claw. So obviously the dad knows, okay, they're trying to get us at this point, right? They're clawing for their life to get in here. And then it like there's one point where they decide, okay, we need to get off the first floor, right? We need to like get to the second floor. And there is one point where they just on the second floor see the shadow of one put its like paws up to the window and just like stare in and tries to see if they can see anyone. Again, they have the shades though, so they can't see, but they only can see its yellow eyes, right? And and again, like as they're just doing this, they like did a damage control after the night ended, right? There were just claw marks everywhere around their house. Like their door had large gashes. Their roof like had large dig marks and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, again, I don't know because I don't really know what it is. They're not trying to say it's anything. Honestly, I just think maybe it's like a big ass pack of wolves or something. But again, it is definitely one of those things where I'm just like, yeah, no, that is definition number one of, again, you all know it. Every horror story starts with just a tree line everywhere around you. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't care how good the sale is. I'm not doing that.
Agreed. I'm not gonna lie. Just based off this description, it just sounds like remember when in Goblin Slayer when the goblins attacked Goblin Slayer's farm?
Yeah.
It feels a lot like that. I mean, think about this. Their farm is surrounded by forest too, and then boom, there it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like this. I don't know about you, but just for some reason, like it just makes me think goblins. And and
Goblins.
obviously, in all fantasy, you're not supposed to underestimate goblins because they come in numbers, and then you have the goblin titans, and then you have goblin lords, and then blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, I think the most terrifying thing about that though is how smart they were about it. Because they
Yeah.
literally like would have the like certain ones break up into things and find like openings and stuff like that. And they would just watch these, and the other ones would try to find ways to like again, like I'm sitting here and I'm just like, if that actually is true, which again I don't disbelieve, holy shit, like that's damn, like even if the dad
Yeah.
had his guns, I don't even know what like how you would handle that situation.
Yeah. See, like I was saying before, it's at that point it wouldn't matter because I mean that's like, see, that's a force in numbers, and they're intelligent. See, like in my opinion, I'd rather fight zombies than fight goblins.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'd rather fight goblins than this. Nope, nope.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Because
like,
again, the creepiest part about it was just like it's like that one chart I told you where they just had like a sixth sense, like when the dad like poked his head just barely through the window and immediately it darted towards him and stared at him. And then like literally as the daughter did the same thing on the second floor, the one stood on its hind legs. And you want to know how big they were, Izzy? How big the daughter described it as?
hmm,
7 feet was the minimum. 8 feet and a half was the tallest.
goodness, what in the world? Do we know where?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, immediately that's why. Like, and then the other thing that also is like, it's just like like another thing that he documented was like these cases. They're like like there's obviously sadly hundreds of missing people cases around the world, but
Yeah,
there's
of course.
some that just make like zero sense. Like and there's one dude who's like an actual like sheriff or was a detective who took a lot of these cases and writes them into a book series called 411. And like, dude, some of the stories are just what the hell? Like it's like it makes zero sense. Like one for example, like I mean again, this is like really sad, but it's just makes absolute zero sense. So like this family, right? Izzy is goes into like their favorite forest, like as usual, right? Like nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, of course,
They're
it's
going to
always a
their favorite camp
forest.
spot.
Order.
Yeah, exactly. They go into their camp spot. They have like this nice trail. It's a mom and her three sons. The mom and the 10-year-old basically go down to the river, right, which is about like 10 feet. Not too far. So still in view of like the car and stuff like that. And the mom tells the 7-year-old to just stay with the baby because again you never know. And basically, sadly, again, child, they get jealous, they want to go see. The 7-year-old leaves, the car to go basically check on the mom and dad and go see the lake. And let me add, by the way, there's only a 2-minute window here, and they literally didn't hear a thing. And the kid is gone.
What?
And they had a search crew come. They only found one thing: a boot, a child's shoe, 2 miles away.
2
There's no
miles.
way a kid is getting 2 miles in 2 minutes. And
What?
also, not to mention, every single thing they try to identify, like a mountain lion attack or a bear or not a mountain lion, but like I forgot what they said it was, but they
A
had dogs
forest
sniff
lion.
all around. Yeah, they had dogs sniff all around. Nothing. There was no sign of any of that. And you want to know literally no shit what the cops basically said at like the report?
Huh.
We don't know. We generally have no idea what happened. Cause think about that. Like no, like a kid not making any sound, not making any rustling through the car, nothing when they're 10 feet away. And in 2-minute wingspan, the kid is gone.
What in the world?
That's why I'm just like, why? After hearing all these, this just makes me like, yeah, no, f the forest.
Yeah. No.
Again, like as you
Mm-hmm.
said, James, it's always a forest. Don't go to the forest. We're not going
Exactly.
to.
But then you see the city's not exactly safe either, because have any of you heard of the hash slinging slasher?
That's right. The
You got a
weirdos at
family
night.
show?
You got a family film?
I still like the one that did the original Patrick meme where it's just like, so Patrick, all you gotta do is grab your spatula. Patrick, that's a gun.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I heard that.
Yes.
Although the whole
I
city
was like, I
thing,
was like, again, like I was
Good one.
binge watching those stories, and it was just like again, I don't know about y'all. I am again a very big skeptic. Again, like it's kind of insane to really like think about that kind of stuff. But it's like when you have like really compelling stories like that of multiple people, like a family to boot, it's just like, god damn, dude. Like I don't know, man. Like I'm just like, you know, a lot can evolve in the forest when we're not there.
Yeah. True.
Dang.
it was actually this reminds me of what, because like speaking of the city's not exactly that good either. Because like this was when I was in high school. Um, I was just just chilling, listening to music, doing my homework, and we hear gunshots outside,
Oh,
and the police come to my
Fun.
door, and it's like, hey, all of you guys get down right now. Like, stay away from the windows and get down. And I just take a peek outside. There's cop cars everywhere, and they have like assault rifles. There's like attack dogs and everything. And my neighbor, is having a shootout with them.
Ooh.
And they literally had to like flashbang his house and like just grab him. It's just like, what the fuck?
What in the world?
It's like he
Oh
was
God.
starting. It's like he was starting World War III in his front yard.
I mean, no, you were definitely right though. It's like, yeah, again, like humanity also is equally as fucked up,
So
but
if you move to nature, you get killed by shadow demons apparently. If you live in the city, you get shot. So
Yeah.
just move to Antarctica. There we go.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. We're just living with the penguins now.
Be one with the penguins.
penguins.
At least
Yeah. The
penguin.
penguins are
I
really
remember,
chill
like, I
with
remember
people anyway.
another one. It actually is. You know what's kind of insane? This
Huh.
one's historically factual. So
Historical. Oh my God.
no. So there is a town, a harbor, that I forgot exactly what it was called, but it was a pretty bustling city, right? It was a really well-known, fishing thing, right? Had a big harbor, everything, and a pretty, pretty peaceful town. Everyone got along pretty well. And then things started kind of turning weird when they were finding brutally mauled people in one place, and then they would see other brutally mauled people in another place, and it wasn't like it was scarce either. It was, I think, estimated by the end of all this going around, 200 people in this city were killed by whatever the hell this thing was. And there was one dude who actually survived an attack for enough to actually tell the tale, right? Is he? And
Yeah.
I mean, again, like the dude died, like his skull was fractured and everything by this thing. It was not messing around, whatever it was. And I remember like literally hearing about this, and it got to the point, like whatever it was, apparently it was fighting bears and winning in the forest. Whatever this thing was, it was no joke. It did not care.
Nope.
And it basically by the end, no, this is the creepiest part. I mean, this is literally me in a nutshell. I love these guys' reaction. These guys get stuck after a storm, right? So they wash ashore after everyone is cleared out, right? And this is how bad it was, Izzy. Imagine this: over like 2,000 people in the city left everything, didn't pack nothing. They just left. So if you actually go to this town, you could see all of their belongings still. And they were so freaked out of whatever this thing was, they were just gone. And then so later on, while it's empty, these people, like they don't crash, but they set a shore because the storm, right? So then they're gonna wait it out to like calm down.
Yeah.
As they're starting the fire, and they both turn around, to grab stuff from their boat real quick to like get some food. They turn around real quick together, and they both look in the tree line, and they just see something staring at them that's like 8 feet tall, big, hairy, not like a Sasquatch or anything. It was like it was
It's
something else, is
Bigfoot.
basically what people described it as. And it just stared at them, and then walked through the forest, like perpendicular to them, and then they just immediately said no. They burned their fire,
let's get back in
went
the
on their
boat.
ship, and they said, "I'm not challenging that. I'm gonna go challenge the storm."
Yep.
They
Let's
literally,
get back on the boat.
they literally pulled the whole, gotta throw the whole town away now.
Oh yeah, exactly. And again, I'm like sitting here and I'm just like, wait, this historically happened where this town literally lost like over 200 people or whatever the hell this thing, in brutal ways too, like literally mauled to death. And I'm just like, yeah, no.
What in the world?
You see, I know a spot that's perfectly safe, though. An island in Japan, where the cat population outnumbers
Oh.
humans by
Oh
36 to
yeah.
1.
Oh yeah, Nekonoshima.
Yes.
Ah yes.
Where literally if you go there and you sit down, you'll get surrounded by cats in like 5 seconds.
Yes.
Kitties.
Ah,
Yes. If
peace.
I could go to Nekonoshima, I will be so happy.
And according
That
to Google reviews, they are good boys.
Yeah. That's right.
Literally just a question, are they good boys? Yes, of course.
Are they good boys?
I'm gonna go now, guys.
Are you gonna go?
Are you heading
Yeah, it
out?
was fun hanging out with everybody here, though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry I've been off the grids for so long, Noah. Yeah, you have a good night, man.
It's fine.
I'll
Nice trying, Noah.
try and balance out my college work a bit better. I've just been swamped recently.
Yeah, I understand. I'll, I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, talk to you later, man. You have a good night.
See ya.
See you
You
later.
guys too.
Speaking of Japan, I actually had a buddy of mine. I actually met him at work. The funniest thing is that when I started working, right, I was told that this guy like looks like me, right, and they kept mistaking me for him. And I'm just like, well, I don't even know who this guy is. Just, we just call him Jay. But yeah, they were like, it's like, hey Jay, how you doing? I am not Jay. I'm Izzy. They're like, oh, oops, my bad. And then I kept getting mistaken for this guy. And I'm kind of irritated at this point. Like, who is this guy, right? I meet him for the first time on a weekend, and they were so right. Like, like him and I catch eyes. We walk up to each other, and we're just staring at each other. And then I'm like, "Are you an apparition?"
Are
This
you my
guy,
jump
this guy looks just like me. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys later. It's so funny though, and like and then we started chatting. Just kind of making small talk, trying to get along, and
You saw your clone.
we all like the same things, all this other stuff. And then somehow, for some reason, Japanese came up, and then him and I were both studying Japanese at the time. Because I was on my 4th year of Japanese. I think he was on his 3rd. So like we talk in Japanese at work. We would practice at work. I'd help him with his homework and stuff. It was really fun. I miss having him around, but I'll get to why I miss having him around in a sec, because he came up to me this one day, and he was like, and he just called me cousin, because him and I looked exactly the same. So we just called me cousin the whole time, and then he's like, hey man, if you were to move to Japan, where would you go? And I'm like, anywhere in Japan, anywhere. And I would say, and I said, if I could go anywhere, I would move to Osaka, because Osaka has like pretty much everything, right? Just like you have a really traditional countryside, but Osaka is like the second largest city in Japan. You've got everything you need here. Not to mention Sotenbori is like the best place to get crab there. So I mean, good for you, man. And then he's like, okay, I'm gonna move there. You're gonna what? You're gonna what? Yeah, I'm gonna move there. Like, how are you gonna do that? Turns out, right? I don't even know how he did this, right? Somehow, just I think I don't know. I think this was like around the time that Bitcoin was going on or something. I don't know. But basically, because of his great what do you call that thing? Like this great stock market scheme.
Investments?
Got
Like,
yeah, investments. Yeah, like I don't even know how he did it, but he came across a big sum of money, like a really big sum of money, and he took me out to lunch, like the following week, and then he said, man, I'm gonna be going on a plane trip later. I'm gonna move to Hawaii, go to college there, and then I'm gonna move to Japan. I'm like, what in the world? What? What is going on? Like, what?
You ever
What are
find
you
out how
doing?
much
Right?
he's busy?
I I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, he never showed me, but the fact that I still follow him on social media and he's living in Japan now. I he did it all on his own. His family still lives here.
I mean, hey man,
Yeah,
like
I
good
mean,
on
like
him. Wow.
I've never known him to lie. He's never lied to me ever, never. He's a very honest guy. He works really hard, but like just the fact he went to Honolulu for college and then moves to Osaka, and I'm like, dude, this guy's a legend. Like this guy is actually a legend. Like what in the world? I miss him a lot though. I wish I could
I
see him
mean,
again.
you know what I think he probably did, Izzy?
Hmm.
I think he probably invested in Bitcoin early on. Like me, and I don't think Bitcoin's not worth it now. Bitcoin is
You
terrible to
maybe you
invest in.
did, yeah.
I
Actually,
think he might have
Bitcoin's going
invested
on
in it
a.
early. What happened?
Oh, Bitcoin's actually going on a pretty high rise right now. Like, I've actually made quite a few bucks off of it.
Really?
Yeah.
It
Hmm.
was really stale for a while. Like it was staying pretty decent. But yeah, early on when it had that huge spike, I think he probably took advantage of that money, and then I think he probably invested it into like stocks or something
Hmm.
during maybe like
Maybe
yeah.
so, yeah. Because all I know is that he said that he came across a big sum of money over the stock market, and then he said he was off. I'm like, okay, okay. He had been working for I think like maybe like a couple of years at the place that I'm at right now, and now he's gone. So yeah, maybe you're right, man. Maybe he invested early. I'm
I
not
mean,
sure.
bro, if you're smart and invest in smart ways, yeah, you can definitely do that. It's not. I mean, it's hard, but you can. I mean, look at GameStop. I mean, if you invested in GameStop meme
Ga-
enough, you're a millionaire.
I mean, GameStop took 100% rise to just today. Like, literally, I just wake up and I'm just like, huh? Why didn't I jump on this before? No.
Dude, you know what's insane? Hold on, you know what's insane, guys?
Huh?
There is one dude who invested in $5 million in GameStop stocks. You want to know how much he's up right now?
How much?
62 million.
Man, darn it.
Well then.
We should have been there. We should have been there when they started doing this. Because I just like it's a meme. People are just memeing this thing out because it's like it's like yeah, let's just invest in GameStop stocks because why not, right?
Let's fuck the
But
stock
look
market.
exactly yeah. I mean, but like look at it now. Like the stock market's like why? Why are you doing this? And they're like, dude,
Yeah, I still love the reaction to that. They're just like, you fucking pieces of shit.
Hmm.
my gosh. Like
Hey, by
I
the way,
always
Devin,
joke
I'm
about
back.
like man, I should have like invested like in Bounty like before COVID because of like all like the paper towels and like toilet paper and all the other
Hmm.
stuff. It's like stuff like that, right? But man, I should have I should have done GameStop stock instead. Like imagine.
A thing you should
Well, I mean,
do.
you might get another chance, Izzy, because what I'm predicting is what I saw recently that happened was I don't know if you guys saw this, but apparently there was a great move. A lot of people from California moved.
Hmm.
Like a
Ah
lot,
yes,
like Tesla moved.
yeah,
Tesla's
Elon
headquarters
Musk.
moved.
Yeah,
Who
Elon
else
Musk.
moved?
Yeah,
Like I forgot what like the rest were, but it was like five big major companies that were here moved, and then like over I think like 10,000 people moved out of their homes and stuff like that. And I'm just like, bro, if that keeps going, you know what you got to do, Izzy.
that's right. I want to get out of this. I want to get out of this state as soon as possible. Anyway,
Hmm.
um, I don't blame him for leaving. I really don't.
A thing that
By
I
the way, Devin,
recommend.
I'm ready. By the way,
What's up, James?
A thing that I recommend doing is buy into like travel and entertainment now while it's down, and then once things start opening back up again, it'll start rising. The stocks for all that stuff will rise. and then you'll start making money off of it.
Good point. That's true.
Because that's what one of my friends is doing right now, and he says he's making bank off of it.
Oh man, that's a really good strat. That man, that's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's really
I mean,
smart.
I still remember telling you, Izzy, about that one guy that on Wall Street stocks, he went in, he got really lucky in the end of the day. It was like he started out with 10,000 and he got all the way up to like $700,000, and everyone was telling him, dude, take that out and invest in like stocks that are low right now. And he's like, no, I think I can get it higher.
Oh, wait,
Literally,
but
he
didn't...
literally regretted
No,
this move so badly. He lost literally, I think, like everything, and I'm just like, that's why once you're high, you bail out. I mean, the GameStop guy's lucky. When the GameStop guy first started, he literally got a 5 times increase, right? But now he's up to 62 million, and he's just like, who's laughing now?
Mm-hmm. Todd
yeah,
Howard, who?
gosh, man, that's so funny. I love that. Poor stock market.
Yeah.
I mean, if you hear the
There was this
stock
one
market,
meme. Well, there was this one meme where what was it? It was just like the market crash in 1940s. It's just like, I'm ruined. I'm gonna have to kill myself now. And then stock market in 2021, I'm gonna ruin the market for fun.
more than 100%.
Market for God, my nose is stuffy.
Okay, I've just been like, I'm not dumping like massive amounts of money into it to like, not trying to like make millions, but just putting like $10 here and there, trying to like make it like a quick buck off of it.
I see.
Like an extra cheeseburger in my pocket.
It's not bad. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. And who knows,
I
maybe.
mean, again, like I remember watching one thing about like again, it's actually kind of like a smart thing. Like one thing that someone says that everyone should kind of follow as like life advice. If you are spending more money than you make, you're doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That you literally doing it wrong. Like you need to like stop that immediately. Because there's like one guy who was like doing that, and like everyone agreed that it's like, bro, you look at it and it's like he had like a realization, is he, where he's like, dude, these shoes are probably more than like 5 of my paychecks. What am I doing? And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Don't do that.
I want to know what my little brother is doing. Like the one
Yeah.
that's he's buying like what the fuck are those called? Like those fancy ass shoes, the Yeezys or whatever.
Oh, Yeezys.
Uh,
He's buying that shit, and he's waiting till people are stupid enough to buy it at a higher price.
I mean, like, look, it's a name brand,
that's
so
the
I mean,
hustle.
yeah, of course they are. But like, jeez.
That's the hustle.
But
On
like yeah.
Honestly, I should get back into buying broken consoles. I talked about this last episode, where like I used to do a thing where I'd buy broken PlayStation 2s, fix them up and resell them.
Oh,
I
I remember
should
you
do
telling us
that.
about that.
I should do that again because right now the price of PS2s has actually gone up.
How much we're talking?
Like for a working console, like controllers, cables, and everything is $150 for a restored console.
Really?
How much are broken ones? Beep, broken, like $20 for broken ones.
Hmm.
So like, I should get back into that.
Maybe so. That's not a bad idea. I mean, why not? I mean, get yourself a broken one and then fix it up.
Because usually
Man.
the only thing that's wrong with these is the laser is bad, and lasers are like dirt cheap.
Well, I guess some people just don't know how to fix that.
Yeah.
You replace one laser, instantly jumps up 100.
Oh god. I have a restored unit in my room, but it's not mine, it's one of my friends. So I can't sell it.
Oh,
but like it was the same thing. It was just a laser issue.
Oh,
And you have to replace that thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, I forgot antidotes.
Fucking
Yeah, I should get
dies.
back into that. This is actually the markets for these are actually looking good.
Really?
Like, what's the
Let's see. What's wrong with this one? I'm gonna buy one right now. What's wrong with this one? This drive damage, no cords. I can get cords easily. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong
There
with you?
might be some strange liquids inside the back department. Don't question that.
Had trouble reading disc. This is an easy repair. When they say has trouble reading discs, usually means it's like screaming laser issue.
I see what you mean. Which that makes sense.
Item location. Oh, it's in Vacaville. This is literally the same town I'm in.
Perfect.
Watch it be me buying my own thing. So, oh yeah, I'll buy it now. Gets an email. Hey, I finally sold a PS2. Wait.
Yeah, you want to restart this?
No, I'm gonna fucking kill it. I'm gonna switch my shit. I'm gonna go murder it.
I'm actually curious. What would happen if I listed something on eBay and then bought my own thing?
What?
How would that work?
What? James, what? Buy your own thing off of eBay.
You know what's kind of insane? That like someone apparently recently Snoop Dogg traded his $30,000 car for a rookie Kobe card.
Bruh.
Yeah, process that real quick.
Okay then.
That guy just got a $30,000 car for a card. That's
Man.
Yeah, 120, 150, 130, 90. Yeah, working systems go for a lot. Okay. This is good news. I like this.
This is good.
dude. I still have my big fat PS2.
I have
big
my
boy.
I have a slim one and a PS1. But I don't
you know what I'm playing. You know what I miss playing on my PS2. I miss playing Crash Bandicoots and Insanity. I like that game.
Oh, I remember having that for the GameCube.
That was on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I didn't remember it was on the GameCube. I have it on the PS2. Although, of course, I have Sonic Heroes on the PS2. That's the worst version of it to play. Do not play the PS2 version. It is awful.
So play the PS2 version. Got it.
Play any other version. The GameCube version's probably one of the best ones. Just don't play the PS2 version. If you want like lag up the ass, oh
Wait a
boy.
minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I just found illegal.
Ooh, illegal.
I found illegal. Literally an 8 terabyte hard drive of ROMs.
Right.
This is piracy at its finest.
This is to take it even further beyond.
Screaming.
This literally just screams piracy.
So
Man,
annoying.
this thing is so ridden with piracy. I think I'm gonna get scurvy after this.
Seriously, 8 terabytes of just straight up ROMs. Like, what?
Holy shit, Devin, kill me. Why do we have to fight this thing again?
Where's it come from? Massachusetts? What?
I'm dead.
What is Massachusetts doing? Y'all are wild.
Devin, did you see that?
Yeah.
I was a second away from finishing my thing, and it literally nudged me. Devin, can I get better shit yet? I feel super weak.
Well, in all honesty, it's because you're not using the defender stuff. The defender stuff would actually get you through this a little bit easier. Not the armor, but the weapon.
Wait, what's the defender stuff?
Go to the forge and go look at the Go look for at the top row of whatever weapon you want to use, and look for defender. It's literally at the top.
You know, looking at that, maybe I should just say screw repairing PS2s and I should just sell pirated games.
Oh my god. Like,
Criminal scum.
Nah, I won't
Stay
do
with
that.
your
Oh,
life.
I won't do that. I will make my money honestly.
Honest money. I respect that. I respect.
You've
I will
broken the
buy
law.
I will buy this broken unit and give it a new life. Honey says I have coupons. Sure, let's try. Oh,
Yeah, honey.
that no, it lied to me. There are no coupons.
Money, money.
You know, I like how everyone's. What? Headphones? What are you doing? No, stop that. Go away. Go away. But
Okay,
like,
do I go forge weapons?
yeah, we'll buy you.
Yeah.
We'll buy that. But like, I like how everyone that sponsors Honey is just like save hundreds of dollars a year, but it's only worked. It's only actually done something for me like twice, and only saved me like 50 cents each time.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
well,
it's
that's
literally
more.
called Defender Warhammer,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
but it sucks.
Wait, question. What card did I just use to buy this?
Do I have to upgrade it?
I don't know.
Yes.
What kind of card did you use?
I don't know. I kind of just said buy it now. It's like, okay, it's on its way. It's like, wait, what card did I use?
Oh gosh. I guess just look at the statements. I guess.
I guess. All right, you know, whatever. As long as my money doesn't get nuked, then it's fine. Yep. But yes, another PS2 is on its way, and it'll be given new life. I actually think I have spare lasers in a box somewhere.
Man, easy money at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Defender 2. Yeah.
Oh, and there's the email. Twitch account successful lot. Oh, that's the wrong account. No, I want the
Wrong.
other account. No, other account. Fine, don't tell me.
Okay, well, Devin, I made a Defender Warhammer 5. Is that good?
Is that the max level for it?
Yeah.
Yep. That should last you until we get to like the better shit.
Okay.
Because ideally you want to start making like the 5 weapons I tend to go with, like the Volcana for ice, the Rajang for thunder. Well, you know, you'll see. Basically, if you see something you like, we'll go for it.
Right now I'm wearing like the Dante stuff. What I should be wearing? Let's see. Do I get anything better? Dante stuff's pretty good. Wait, what do I want to be wearing, Devin?
You want to be
What
wearing
do you
Dante?
reckon?
Well, for early game, I'm not gonna lie, because I cheesed it by just abusing the defender weapon, and then I made the Astral armor as my first armor set for mastering, just because it was convenient and it makes good shit.
Actually, you know, it's also on the PS2. The GameCube is actually how much are those worth now?
The GameCubes?
Yeah, because I remember spending quite a bit on my GameCube.
I think like GameCubes, you can buy one off of $30.
I don't want the Wii. I want the GameCube.
They're like, what's a GameCube?
Buy this instead.
The game is not fun.
The game is not fun.
I don't know why. I still just love that so much, Devin. So
$120
here's the
for a working
master.
system. Ah,
Devin, apparently I need bones, and I can make some good armor set.
$120 for a working system.
Easy money.
And it seems they are pretty rare.
Easy money. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Now, how much are broken ones?
$2. No, I'm kidding.
A broken GameCube. That's the controller. Alright, broken. $17.50.
Well, I guess this should just at least help, and this time I'll actually bring the proper equipment.
You know, I should probably do one console at a time, so that I don't overwhelm myself.
No, wait, James, that's quitter talk. You got 2 hands, one for each console.
We know, we can't forget. You also got your toes. Plenty of time.
You know what? You're right.
Oh, yeah, both
Money.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Oh,
Dude,
right.
4 times the profit there, dude.
the
4
Panas.
times the.
I forgot Panasonic made their own GameCube that was like a DVD player also, and they're at $600. Jesus Christ.
What in the world? Is there a used or a broken one?
It's brand new. Like
Wait,
barely.
Devin, who do
It's
I
it's used.
buy potions from again?
Oh, you over here.
I need to buy like 99 again, so I can just make a bunch of mega potions.
Holy shit. A used fully functional one though is $1,300.
Oh, lovely.
Oh wow.
That just
Easy
goes
money, remember?
just if I can get my hands on one of these.
Yeah, just get your hands on a broken one, dude. Dude, easy money.
The little you fix it, you make double the profit you made.
More than double. How much is a broken one?
You know what's also you could do, by the way, James?
Hmm.
You could pay people a fee for them to send you their consoles and you fix it.
I could do that.
You could. That's an
You
idea.
can do that as a side thing as well. Like as you're finishing your main ones that you can make like your other profits from, you could tinker with the other ones to see what's wrong with them. Obviously, they have to give you analysis of what's wrong, or at least like maybe give you a rough estimate of what's going on.
A broken Panasonic Q is still $400. Bruh.
Hey James, can you fix my broken love life?
Sorry man, I'm not that's out of my
He ain't
skill
a
range.
miracle worker.
I can't even fix mine.
Devin, he ain't a miracle worker. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I'm gonna need a god for that one. I'm gonna need a god for that one.
Let's see, Devin, I'm gonna have to replace your laser.
My laser. Is that what they call it?
Yes. You seem to have a defective laser. I'm sure if I swap that out with a new one, the ladies will be all over you.
Oh my god, just one. At least just one, please. Just one.
That
Just
was
one.
like 20,000. Like magic.
Like magic.
It's magic, Joel.
Oh god. uh, yeah, I'll start small, and once I make enough, I'll go to the big boys like that.
That sounds like an ideal plan. I think that's good.
Because I do not have $400 just lying around.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Hey, no, mind grabbing that 400 quick.
It's
I
like
did. I was
wow. It's like
trying
wow,
to
a
make
broken. It's like wow, a broken unit's $400. Let me get my card real quick.
I want to make good enough wood shit where I could sell it and make some profit. I don't know what the fuck I would sell though. What the fuck? I'm not selling that damn bus one. I've spent how many years on it now, and it's still not fucking done. And I did. No one's buying that piece. My curse. I'm stuck with it.
Why is this episode 2.8? What happened to 2.7? 2.7 died. It's dead. It's now 2.8. 2.8 took over.
You know what's kind of insane when you think about it? Honestly, I wish, I don't know if y'all agree with me, I wish I was not an idiot as a kid in one aspect, and that says, I wish I kept a lot of the boxes of my old games. Those things sell for so much nowadays
Mm-hmm.
in like auctions and stuff. Like I know like a miscopied, like I think Super Mario Bros. 3 sold for I think like $40,000 or something, and I'm like, oh my god.
Goodness gracious,
Yeah.
man, money.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look up broken game consoles and just see what and just see what comes up.
You know what? You know what's got me thinking about? Okay, you know those Pokemon bootleg games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, my stepfather got me a bootleg once called Pokemon Perla Edition, and it was Spanish.
Oh no! Wait, did you say perler?
No,
Like more?
Perla. Like it had Lucario on the cover, and it was clearly supposed to be Pearl.
Lucario on the cover.
What in the world?
And I gave it a whirl to see what the hell I'm in for when I was a young twat. But I think there's no way to get past like the first area. So I was like, okay. I guess this is perfect.
Wait, why? Is it like, does it crash or something?
I was just either I was just a stupid kid and couldn't figure out where the fuck to go because I was like, where do I go?
Ooh.
I think what was more likely is just maybe the ROM just wasn't broken on the cartridge I had. Who fucking knows?
I found
If I
two.
found,
Oh,
oh, fuck.
I found two broken Xbox 360s for $20.
Yeah.
What's wrong with them? What's wrong?
Dude, James, you should try to fix my Red Ring of Doom Xbox 360 and Wii. JK, that's unfixable.
One machine turns on, discharge does not open and shut. Okay, that's easy. Other machine pretty roughed up, front of drive missing, I can get replacements. Plastic lagger, broken game, CD include. Why would I want a broken game?
Why do you want the broken game?
No, James. They're just like, the reason the game comes included is because it's stuck in the
It's stuck in the console.
If you can fix the game, you get the game too.
Wait, what am I doing? I have an Xbox One that I fixed up that I haven't sold yet.
You have an Xbox One, James?
I have two of them. One I actually used, the other was broken, and it's not broken anymore.
I was gonna say, if I had an Xbox One, I'd fucking get the fucking the thing. I'd be kind of cool.
With the two of them, you can make a new. That's it. I'll buy the two broken 360s and just combine them together. It has to make a working unit.
Xbox squared.
Xbox squared.
Yeah, no, that would be like that would be like the perfect duo combo. Because if you like fix people's consoles, right, then you can take parts that you know from like an Xbox you cannot fix, or it's gonna be too pricey to fix. You just take the spare parts that you know work, and then just gather them up.
Hell,
And
I
you
have,
just-
I have a PS2 in storage because it was water damaged and it was not worth fixing it, so I just have it for parts.
There you go.
I already spent $20 on a console though, so I will fix that first. Besides, broken consoles come and go like crazy. What the hell happened to this one? It's not even a. It's in pieces. My guy, what did you do to
How
it?
do I get on this thing?
How do you what?
How do I mount this thing?
You have to get cats in this area to be present.
Like Izzy,
Oh.
What's up?
this 360 is not even in one piece. It's.
But like,
I gotta screen share this. This is
yeah, I want to see like is the damage like bad or like how damaged?
that damaged.
Caution to the wind.
It's not even. It's not even in one piece.
Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna take
Here's
a
a pay for the extra piece.
What did you do to it, guy? I think I have an idea as to why it's not working.
Oh, gee. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, there we go. What in the world?
It's dead.
This is an Xbox, right?
Yeah, that's what it says. That's what the listing says.
Listen, I see how predictable, but just let them do what they do.
I
just
I
gonna,
think I think I see what your problem is, my guy.
What?
It's as you see, you didn't put it together. You see, you seem to have bought the IKEA model. You had some assembly may be required.
Bought the IKEA model. Sorry, it's made for 5 people.
Oh,
You know what's
God.
funny? My sister went to IKEA with my aunt not too long ago, but apparently we never took my sister to IKEA ever. So it was like, my aunt was like, "We never took you with a fucking."
Dude, I don't think I've ever been to IKEA.
Oh,
I've been there a couple times.
I went to a
Yeah.
couple times. I remember having the meatballs.
Devin, I need help.
oh yeah.
I can't help you right now.
Chat does make a good point. I could use that 360 for parts.
I mean, I might have a spare PS2 if you want that because I can find it.
A bricked PSP. Isn't there a way to get around that?
What?
If you break your PSP by accident? I'm
What do
pretty
you
sure
mean?
there's a way to
What's
save
not?
it.
What's
I think this
What
person just needs
exactly
to
do you,
get good.
what exactly do you mean?
So when you brick something, it means it never turns on again.
Okay.
But
did he
the
forget to charge PSP?
I think what happened is he tried to mod it, but then it failed miserably, and so he ended up breaking it.
That's not a bad hypothesis. You never know with these people.
But there is a PSP thing. I think it's like called the Pandora's Battery or something like that. Yeah, the Pandora's Battery, and it's like one way to like rescue a bricked PSP.
Get out of my way. You Tevin, why is there just so much shit? Why can't you just leave us alone?
All
I
right.
don't know.
Tell you what, it's almost 2. I still have to attend classes. I'd love to stay up. I'd love to stay up for the rest of this podcast, but I should probably get going.
That's fair. Yeah, I
What?
think I'm probably gonna call it. It's like at the 2 hour mark. It's a good time to end it.
Yeah.
Your shit.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
All right. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, we
There's not much
did good.
to edit. We did.
Kind of just screwed around a bit.
Yeah, it was still good. I liked it.
True.
I'm glad.
Fun.
Just glad I
Glad
was
we
able
did.
to actually stay in budget point.
We were just
Yeah, no,
glad you
the
actually.
budget boy maker has finally been able to attend his.
I know his own
training.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. I apologize.
That's all good.
I'm alive now.
Yes.
All right. It's been awesome talking to you guys. I'm gonna get some rest. All right.
Yeah, you
Okay.
rest well, man.
All right, you guys too. You guys have a good night.
Good night.
Night,
Oh,
guys. Night. Oh yeah, don't forget.
Oh, the end.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. This is the end of the podcast.
Thanks for watching, whoever.
Yes,
Thank you for watching.
thank you, Native Wendigo, for watching right at the end.
Kevin, I'm gonna die. I need help. What?
James, what did you just call it?
Native Wendigo, Wendigo.
Wend-
He's the one viewer
Wendigo.
that we got towards the end.
Wendigo, not Wendigo.
What a
Wendigo.
god. He was there.
Nah, he's a native dingo now. He's one of us.
Okay. Well, we still appreciate you, Wendigo.
Even if you did only make it to at the end.
Yes.
Who was at the beginning? Was it like some guy named Jack?
Jonathan, one of my mods.
Oh, it was John.
Alright, but yes, I will end it here. Thank y'all for watching. Who will I host? Let's see. Where is the host button? There you are. There's nobody is live. Wow, okay. Let's see if anyone else is doing a podcast. This person that their name is in Japanese. That's sure. We'll watch the host that. Enjoy this person. I don't speak Japanese. I don't know.
I may not know what he's saying, but enjoy him regardless.
Enjoy this person. I'm gonna go be dead for another year before I come back to streaming again. No, I'll try not to do that.
No, we'll whoop him back into like doing it. I guess at some point.
Devin will bully me back into doing it.
Oh yeah, I will.
There's so much poison.
I know. There's so much poison.
Oh, guess there's so much poison.
Yeah.
Anyway, hosting man. Goodbye. How do I end this stream again?
How do I end this shit?
It's this button, right?